What's up, guys? Welcome in. We are live. Welcome back to the party. William, how's it going, my friend? 5 more subs. 5 more, right, brother? It's all we need is just 5 more. Get to 500, and we'll start shooting for that 1,000. Let's see what we can do here. Not a financial advisor, guys. Not financial advice. Make sure you guys doing your research, okay? I'm a mess right now because it's been a long day at work. Let's have a look at the markets here, guys. What a red day. It's a shopping spree day, in my opinion. Maddox down 4.5%. Renders down 5.5. Optimism is down 5. Casper's down 7.3. That's a great buy-in opportunity on Casper, in my opinion. Jasmine's down 4.5. What else do we got? Bitcoin's down 3%. Still holding above 29,000 though. XRP is down almost 5%, still holding above 70 cents. Algo's down 5%. Everything's kind of red today. And like I said, that's where you start buying, guys. That's where I buy. What do we have in the market today? Got a lot from John Deaton today, so it's going to be interesting to see kind of what he's talking about. We'll start off with a warning here about Jeremy Hogan's Twitter page. Apparently it's been hacked. They're doing the same thing that they did with John Deaton's Twitter page when they hacked him. There's some sort of scam thing. Don't click any links on his Twitter page or anything, guys. They're talking about giving away some free XRPX tokens. It's not real. It's a scam. Don't click on it, just so you know. Okay, so we got some relisting news too, or some listing news for AVAX, XTZ, and YFI. AVAX, they're going to be all listed on BitBuy. It's a pretty big exchange here in Canada. One of the bigger ones up here, so it's hopefully bringing some more liquidity, maybe a little pump for AVAX. I don't know. I'm not in YFI, and I'm not in XTZ either, but it's Tezos, I think. I'm not in either one of those, but I am in AVAX. Good news for AVAX, but big news on a listing there. Another one from John Deaton here. Okay, so he says, WTF did this dude say? Did he literally say that he can't talk about how WorldCoin is distributed because of regulatory uncertainty in the United States? If there were ever a signal to run away as fast as you can from a project, here it is. He's saying he can't tell you how to acquire it or what you're acquiring because he might get sued. Now that I think of it, is he being smart and just following legal advice, or is he a moron? But this is an example of the chaos caused when you have bad faith regulators like Gary Gensler intentionally keeping. And I mean, I'm not big on this WorldCoin anyway. Like, what do you guys think about this WorldCoin thing? You got to like scan your eyeball or something like that to be able to get some. And I'm sorry, but I'm just not giving that level of authority over my identity to the government. I'm not that stupid. So I'm personally going to stay away from WorldCoin. If you're going to let them scan your eyeball to get some, let me know how it works out for you. Are you guys going to participate in that? Let me know. Watcher Guru says, just in, International Monetary Fund says it's important not to grant crypto official currency or legal tender status. Yeah, it's important not to because it's bad for the IMF, right? It's bad for them. Just like these people think we don't understand or know what they're doing when they try to, say this kind of stuff. Like, we know it's bad for you. It's good for us. I got a tweet here from Alex Cobb, big XRP guy. I like his channel. I like his videos most of the time. He's a little bit of a misunderstanding when it comes to the TA side of things. He's talking about 70 cents. He says this level is either going to make or break XRP. Could end up being our all-time high push to Launchpad. Now, he's wrong that 70 cents, I mean, it's a support level, but I've been saying for a couple of days now that I wouldn't be surprised to see XRP pull back to the mid to high 50-cent range for a retest of that range. It would be healthy. So if it does, it's not a make all break all level at 70 cents. So I wouldn't be paranoid if it falls. It would actually be a healthy test of support at the mid 50-cent range. Just I don't know why he thinks that it's going to break it. I mean, it's another DCA opportunity in my opinion. Now, and I wanted to touch on that a little bit because everyone's worried. We're going to see likely a little bit of a pullback here. Sorry, my phone was ringing. We're going to see a little bit of a pullback here on everything. Like, it would be healthy to see even Bitcoin pull back to about 27,000, 27.8 kind of thing. It would be healthy to see that pullback, right, before continuing on upwards. It can't just be, upwards forever kind of thing, right? So, but a lot of people are going to be shaken out. A lot of people are going to be worried about it, right? I think that today, right now, in terms of why we're dumping and stuff, is largely because, one, the market is trying to price in the 25-point rate hike that we're going to be looking at this week. And yeah, it's just, and also we were oversold, and we're due to have a bit of a retest of some of the support levels. Like I said, XRP at the mid 50-cent range, Bitcoin possible to go down to 20. As far, I'm not saying it's going to go down to 27,000, but it wouldn't be unhealthy for it too. It wouldn't be panic mode if it does. So everybody just kind of chill. It's going to give us more of a buy-in opportunity. If you're DCAing, that's personally, I'm supposed to DCA tomorrow, but I'll probably wait to see if we pull back a little more. So yeah, another one from John Deaton says, both the Senate and the House have introduced legislation in an attempt to provide regulatory clarity for digital assets. A good faith regulator would be working with Congress and the industry participants to provide a regulatory framework that foster innovation while providing important rules like the segregation of customer funds and bar and penalty for commingling. 100% reserves, protecting client funds in case of bankruptcy, etc. And then you've got, so he's saying this is because you've got the SEC right now, right? And to put things in perspective for you, the SEC's job or top priority should be enforcing the laws that are in place, the rulings and the laws that are in place when it comes to securities and all that kind of stuff, right? What the SEC is doing now, because they lost the case, is they're trying to argue with the judge and saying that the judge is wrong. So their priority is not to enforce what the judge is ruling. Their priority is to fight against what the judge is ruling. What does that tell you? That's bad faith, in my opinion, right? They're not trying to follow the law like Gary likes to put out there and say, well, the laws are clear. Well, the law is clear. The judge laid out the law for you. She made it clear, and you're arguing with her about it. You're on national television, and you're putting out, applications in other court cases saying that the judge is this, that, and the other thing. And don't tell me for a second that Gasparino's not on somebody's payroll right now. Like, this guy's just unhinged. He's gone insane with this anti-XRP tirade that he's on. So Deaton's absolutely right when he says that about the SEC. Their priority is not to enforce what the law is. Right now their priority is fighting against what the judge is saying, and that's kind of backwards. And that shows you where we're at in terms of our government today. Tom Crown says dollar pumping back, and this is exactly what I was talking about in terms of a pullback, you guys. This is perfectly normal, right? We've got the dollar pumping back to previous support at 101.8, and it should likely reject from that level and have another pullback down to 98, right? 98. 98. So with the dollar pumping back up to test its resistance, and crypto like Bitcoin and XRP and everything else coming down to test support, this is perfectly natural. Like, there's no devastating thing that happened in the market today that's why everything crashed. The dollar's pumping up to support. Crypto's, risk on assets are coming down to test support. Sorry, I said that backwards. DXY is testing resistance, and but so it's perfectly normal. So it's nothing to panic about. It's we gotta test those supports and build them before we can go up again. Just like the dollar is going to test that resistance at 101, and then it's going to come back down, right? So in a couple of days, we'll have a complete reversal of what happened today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. It's a DCA opportunity, in my opinion. Dan Gambardello says, this has been a brutal cycle, and I remember thinking the same thing around this time in the last one. And that's exactly right, too. If you've survived up to this point in this bear market, you've already made it through. The worst is behind us by a long shot. The crypto space has taken every kill shot it could possibly take, and they just have not managed to get it any lower than it is. And I don't see it no matter what happens at this point. You survive. So if you've been along, you've survived FTX, you've survived Luna, you've survived just everything, right? XRP lawsuits and just so like we're in this bear market. The worst is behind us. I wouldn't even consider selling anything right now, just because we had a bit of a pullback today. You've already made through the worst. Why would you screw yourself out at the end? You know, we got the halving coming up. We got ETF applications coming up. We got custody applications for crypto coming up. We've got ETFs already being passed in other countries. We've got the Bank of India, the Bank of Australia, central banks in Australia. There was another one, what was it, Indonesia yesterday, all partnered with Ripple to use the XRPL. We've got all of this bullish news, guys, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, right? We got the halving coming up in like 8 months. This is the accumulation phase, guys. I'm getting asked all the time about, when I think that the market's going to pump, and if I'm bullish or if I'm bearish. I am so in an accumulation phase. I am so bullish that it's not even funny, because I'm just excited. I'm like, man, I'm buying this. I'm buying Casper. I'm buying Jasmine. I'm buying XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, everything, right? And yeah, exactly. Tanako, all good stuff. That's right, man. That's right. I feel like I'm running through the garden right now of apple trees, just grabbing all these cryptos right now, because we're in an accumulation phase. I'm just filling my bags, man, because I know what comes next. We got 8 months of accumulation, and then we're gonna have the halving, and then we're out of here, right? Straight to the moon. And like I said before, I believe that this is going to be the largest bull run that we have had up to this point in crypto, and I think it's going to be the largest one that we will see moving forward. I don't think there'll ever be one this size again. This is like the big crawdaddy of them all, in my opinion, when it comes to the bull markets. There will be more bull markets every 4 years, but not as big as this one, because this one is introducing all of the institutional money, the ETFs, everything, all that trillions and trillions of dollars. You've got China that's going to they're going to start, they're going to lift the ban on crypto. They've already announced that they plan on making an impact in the crypto space. Japan has talked about it. Like, it's going to go nuts, you guys. And once the toothpaste is out of that tube, so to speak, you're not going to be able to get as big a bull run, in the future, just because all the money will already be in, right? There will be no more massive institutional adoption after that. So I believe this will be the biggest bull run that we've seen up to this point, and I don't think there'll be another one like it. I think this is going to be something that's just going to blow your minds. So, and some people say I'm too bullish. I mean, I try to just call it like I see it, guys. I try to just be authentically me and what I see coming, based on experience, based on what I'm seeing in the charts, based on what I'm seeing in the macro, right? I'm just authentically me. And speaking of that, I'm going to take a quick time out here to tell you guys that some of the comments, I told you guys to start reading some of the comments on the things. So Keith Carr, 1988, says to me, I truly appreciate you and your outlook. Please continue being you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Keith. That means a lot to me, man, because sometimes I get asked to be less bullish and stuff like that, and I try to just be me, man. And I appreciate you saying that to me. I really do. And Raw Takes says, Raw Takes and William, they were upset that they had missed the live stream on Sunday. I did a little bit earlier, you guys. I tried to do a little bit earlier on Sundays, just because, it's Sunday. Everybody's usually home and stuff like that. So sorry you guys missed out on that one, but I'm glad that you guys caught it on the replay. AZ Marine Sniper says BTC halving is not far off. Exactly. 8 months. I'm going to bring up the ticker right now and tell you exactly how many days we got. I got it saved on my computer. I've got a countdown Bitcoin halving clock. If you Google it, you can save the page there. I got 267 days, guys. That's it until the halving. Like, that is how much time you have to accumulate. So spend that time wisely. Not financial advice, but whatever projects that you believe in, that you love, I would fill those bags, man, because 267 days till the halving, and then it's liftoff. So, what else do we got here? Just picked up 100K Casper. Any Casper fans out there? I do. I love Casper. I do. Or Casper. Sorry, I love Casper too. I have a lot of Casper. But Casper, I like Casper as well. It's quite a unique project, mainly marketed as the only blockchain with ungradable smart contracts and predictable gas fees. Also, Skybridge is behind it. That is a plus to me, and they'll help with enterprise. Exactly. I'm super bullish on Casper. You guys, $1 to $2 definitely for Casper, and well, Casper for that matter too. Somewhere between $1 and $3 in my opinion. But I try to be conservative with you guys. Like I told you guys, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I gave a conservative prediction on Quant, and somebody got angry with me because I said I didn't think it was going to go to like $5,000. And I would rather tell you guys that I think it's going to go to like $1,500 to $2,000 coin and be conservative, and then I'm wrong and it goes to $5,000, because then you guys are euphoric because you were expecting $2,000, you got $5,000, right? Rather than me tell you that it's going to go to $5,000 and it only goes to $1,500 or $2,000, then you guys are angry, right? So I try to be conservative and realistic with you guys. I don't just tell you guys price predictions based on, what I think you want to hear, just so that you guys will watch my videos and stuff like that. I want you guys to make money with me here, not just lose money and for clicks, right? It's not what I'm here for. So I am very bullish on Casper. I don't know how that, I rant sometimes, I'm sorry. Ripple's, this is from Ripple. They say, our survey found over 70% of global financial leaders say their confidence in the crypto industry increased in the past 6 months, and 50% plan to leverage crypto for payments. So that's what I'm talking about with adoption, you guys. Like, guys, 70% of global, right, financial leaders have become bullish on the crypto industry in the last 6 months because of all the bullishness that's happened. If somebody out there is bearish right now on the crypto asset class, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, there's nothing I can say to make you bullish at this point. If you are bearish, I don't even know. There's so much going on in the next 2 years. That's just, prepare for liftoff. That's all I'm going to say. Get in where you fit in. John Deaton says, I would wish the SEC good luck on appeal, but it won't work. They need a lot more than luck to reverse Judge Torres. It will be the first time in a summary judgment decision. But even if they won on that issue, she would render the same decision on remand related to common enterprise. So basically, guys, for the SEC to appeal this decision, right? It would take 2 years, roughly, right, for this appeal process to go through. And even if they won, and in the meantime, XRP would be, utilized, adopted, and sold on the secondary markets because it's legal, right? So 2 years of that. And then even if the SEC won that application, right, then what would happen is Judge Torres would have to go back to her assessment of the Howey test, and she ruled on it based on the first prong of the Howey test, right? So she would just have to go back and rule it on the other 3 prongs of the Howey test. And what Deaton is saying here is basically, even if they got that far, which would be 2.5 years, and then they won, then she would just deny it, that it was that secondary market sales of XRP are securities based on the second and third prongs of the Howey test. And then they would have to try to appeal that, if they even could. So, I mean, it's not in the best interest of the SEC. The only benefit the SEC has to appealing this decision at this point in time is to use that as an excuse in other cases when, let's say, Coinbase uses this ruling, or like Do Kwon is trying to use in his case, right, for this ruling. The SEC can say, yeah, but we're appealing that decision. That's the only benefit they have at this point in time to appealing the decision, because they're not going to win on the appeal, and it's going to take so long. So that's the only advantage they have to doing that, is just so that they can say in other cases, yeah, but the judge is wrong, and we're gonna appeal that. So to try to sway the judge in the other case, but I don't know how beneficial it is to walk into a courtroom and tell a judge that another judge is an idiot. I don't know. I don't know if that's smart politicking in court. In my opinion, I think it's kind of stupid, but I digress, right? Another one from John Deaton says, I have to piggyback on this. He's talking about Campbell Austin's great point here as well. In the Ripple case, the SEC investigated Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and for 2.5 years before filing the case. After 2.5-year investigation, the SEC was unable to bring a single fraud misrepresentation count. You can bet your ass that that had found something it could have charged as fraud, it would have. So they investigated them for 2.5 years. They couldn't find a single example of fraud or anything like that to charge them with. And if they did, they would have charged them with it, right? So he says, but if Brad Garlinghouse had long decided to place Ripple's XRP in a roll-in cryptograph escrow, releasing 1 billion XRP per month, and then replacing any unsold XRP from that billion back in escrow, and was transparent of informing the public what it was doing, although the private company with no duty to do so. Ripple also stated publishing XRP market reports annually, including each quarter, detailing XRP's transactions. Now, I can't say for sure that those decisions and actions prevented the SEC from filing fraud charges against Ripple. Maybe even without the transparency of the cryptographic escrow and the XRP market reports, the SEC wouldn't have had a good faith basis to allege fraud. But as Austin notes, transparency is certainly a valid defense against it. So yeah, like Ripple's been nothing but transparent the whole time. I mean, they were doing things that they weren't even asked to do, and they still do. They give their quarterly reports and everything, even because they're trying to set an example for the rest of the market that they should be doing this kind of stuff, right? So I don't know. I don't see a scenario where the SEC has much of a chance to do any more damage with this Ripple case at all. Like I said, the only chance they have, in my opinion, is to appeal strictly for the benefit of saying in other cases that they're appealing. So, and I don't know how much water that's going to carry in other cases. So, I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? YouTube man, subscribe, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. When I started this stream, we only needed 5 more subs. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 500, you guys, before we start working our way to 1,000. Let's get to 500. Let's nail it. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. So make sure you guys, and listen, I watch a lot of I don't know if you guys watch Wendy at all. Like her videos. I love her videos. But she gets a little, in my opinion, and it's not a attack on her, but she gets just a little bit pushy with that stuff. And it gets irritating sometimes, because if I'm cooking or something like that, I'll have my phone there, my YouTube on, and I'm just watching some crypto news and stuff, some videos, Wendy, whatever it is, right? Like to watch Tom Crown, stuff like that. And she gets a little pushy with it sometimes, to the point where I almost want to turn her channel off, because she says stuff like, AZ Marine Sniper, SEC. Yes. Fire Gary Gensler, brother. Let's get it trending. But yeah, she'll say, you'll start getting into what she's saying on her feed, and then she starts talking about, and then also she'll just cut out and go, okay, guys, we have 250 concurrent viewers, only 100 likes. Do better, guys. Do better. And I don't like being I don't know. It just seems like I'm being patronized when I'm watching it. Now, whenever I'm watching a video, whenever I click on the video and it comes up, the very first thing I do, I don't even care what it's, what the content is, even if I don't like it. The first thing I do is I hit the like button before the video even starts, simply because I support the person, right? Give them a like. It costs me nothing. You know what I mean? So But yeah, it's just I don't know if you guys find that irritating or not, but I see it. Like I said, she's on her streams and stuff, and it's and it seems like every 3 minutes she's saying it. You know, this many concurrent viewers, only this many likes. You guys can do better than that, do better than that. And it's just like just do your video. You know what I mean? Like stop talking about how many likes you have in the thing. Easy Marine Sniper says, like OnlyFans chicks demanding her followers pay more. Exactly, right? That's exactly it. Very, very demanding and very like my prerogative is, you know, I ask you guys to like the video and stuff like that. And if you like it, then like the video, right? But it's on me as the content creator to give you guys a reason to click the like button. If you don't like what I'm doing, then I'm not going to sit there and say do better. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of a shitty attitude. Pardon my French, but you know. Sorry, I gotta get a quick drink of my Monster here. I wish Monster would sponsor my channel. By the way, I drink a ton of those things. I probably should calm down on them, but that's how I keep my energy going, guys. How I stay bullish. But yeah, so I don't know if that stuff kind of irritates you guys when you know someone's constantly saying that to you, like, you know, hit it, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Like, try to say it once or twice in the video, you know, because I'd appreciate it. But like I said, whenever I hop on, first thing I do, doesn't matter who it is, Tom Crown, whatever, boom, I smash the like button, then the video starts and I watch it. Help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, let me know, is there any projects you guys, I've been taking a lot of request videos lately to do some deep dives into projects. Just did a quant video yesterday. If there's any other projects you guys want, I'm trying to find some more gems for you guys. I brought you guys Casper before it pumped, before it started going crazy and it was everywhere. I brought you guys Space Multivision about 2.5 weeks ago. It went from $2 to about $2 to about $20, I think, yesterday or the day before. And I hope some of you guys got in on that. So I'm getting a lot of requests for that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm definitely gonna try to get you guys that kind of stuff, the hidden gems that I find that I like, with good tokenomics and things like that. YouTube Man says, your thoughts on Hedera? Brother, I am huge on Hedera. Huge. I DC into Hedera every single Saturday. Every weekend I buy more. It's going to end up being like my largest bag at the end of the day, man. I love it. I think that we're looking at $2 to $3 H bar, no problem. Conservatively, like I said. Yeah, I would tell anybody that if you don't have H bar in your portfolio, you're doing something wrong, man. Like, you got to have H bar. You got to have H bar. You got to have some chain link. You got to have, so, you know, obviously the obvious ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum, but, you know, just to kind of balance things. But you got to have an H bar. You got to have Link. You got to have some XRP. You got to have some Cardano, in my opinion. Whether you like the project or you don't like the project, I'm not here for emotional stuff. I'm here to make some money. And whether I like something like Cardano or not, it's going to go up in price. It's probably going to be $5 to $7, in my opinion, conservatively in the next bull run. So yeah, I'm going to capitalize on that, right? YouTube Man says, I have 88K H bar trying to reach 100. That's right, brother. But I'll tell you right now, my friend, as soon as you get to 100,000, you're going to be telling me, brother, I got to 100,000. I need 200,000, right? That's the way she goes, man. That's the way she goes. Make sure you're being diversified, though. You know, I'm in quite a bit. I have about 25 projects that I'm into, but then I have my really big ones. You know what I mean? Like my H bar, my Casper, my Jasmine, my XRP, my Cardano, my Gala. You know, I have quite a big bag of Sandbox. Tinoco, I hope I'm saying that properly. Missed Space, now I don't want to miss any videos. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, it's funny you say that because, like I said, for about 2.5 weeks, when Space was very, very, very micro cap, and it was only on one exchange that I could find, and it was like $2.30. I mentioned it in 7 videos throughout the course of 2 weeks, telling you guys about it, and that's what I do, right? When I do my videos, a lot of times I do a mixed bag of the news and stuff, and I'll throw gems in there, you know, and it helps, you know, get, you know, get people to watch the full video and stuff like that. But I'll throw it in there, and I threw it into about 7 videos over the last 2 weeks. Now it's like $20. It went from it was ranked, I think, number 2112 when I mentioned it, and then it worked its way up. I think yesterday it was like 630th ranked or something like that. It's going to be in the top 100, no problem. It's still not too late, to be honest with you. Today would probably be a good day to start your DCA into it. I'm going to look it up right now and have a look at where we're at with it for you. It's had a decent pullback today, so I mean, you didn't get in at $2, but I mean, you can get in at 15. It's taken a rest. It had a pullback. Like I said, it got up to almost $20, and all-time high. Yeah, so it's still a good. It's a solid layer 1 play in my opinion, and it's going to be in the top 100. So it's still not too late. I mean, yeah, it would have been great to get in at $2, but I mean, so yeah, exactly. Stay tuned though for that stuff though. Like, watch the videos, because I do try to drop those for you guys. I did the same thing with Casper. I was talking about Casper, and then I just did a short last night. I don't know if you guys saw it, but all of a sudden you've got, and I've said over the last few weeks, you're going to see the bigger influencers start talking about it, right? And all of a sudden, because Casper start going nuts, altcoin daily, boom, just like that. All of a sudden he's tweeting about it, right? I'm telling you, watch, BitBoy is going to start talking about it. All these guys are going to start talking about it. I think I saw Eminem Crypto talking about it in one of his tweets as well. The Moon, whatever the hell that kid's name is, the irritating little guy, calls himself the Moon or something. That guy was tweeting about it, I think, a week ago or something too. So like, the bigger influencers are starting to get in on it now, and same thing's going to happen with Multivision, their space. And yeah, watch the videos, you guys, because I'm going to keep delivering these gems to you guys, right? Things that I'm buying into really early. I also did a video this morning where I talked about an airdrop for space Multivision. If you go to my Twitter page, there's a walkthrough on how you can be eligible for the airdrop there. My Twitter page is at Rob Mass, at ROBBMASS. So I'll even type it in here, at ROBBMASS, and my caps lock is on. There, I just put it in there, guys, in the chat. That's my Twitter page. I shared a walkthrough on my Twitter page on how to be eligible for the airdrop for Multivision that you can do through MEXC. So AZ Marine Sniper says Jasmy and LCX. Super bullish on Jasmy, brother. I hold a lot of it. I'm working on a few 100,000 right now. And hey, Fax, how's it going, brother? I missed you in the last couple of days. You've missed a couple of streams, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, but for Jasmy, super. I'm working on getting a couple 100,000. LCX, I got to look more into it. From what I understand, it's an exchange token. And right now, I've just kind of been staying away from exchange tokens, whether it's DEXs or centralized, just because with the SEC targeting the exchanges the way that they are, you just never know what's going to happen next. And I just think that exchange tokens right now, I've just kind of been leery of them, right? Because the SEC is very clearly changing their strategy from going after individual cryptos to going after exchanges. So, and even that, though, to be honest with you, I don't know how much power they have left. But facts over feelings. Let's go. Let's stack those bags. Yeah, I was in Philly at least 2 days watching some Premier League soccer. There you go, brother. There you go. Oh, AZ Marine Sniper. It's in Europe. Oh yeah, LCX. You mean? Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Are they? I'm in Canada. Is LCX? Are you able to get on there in the States? Somebody, if you guys are in the States, let me know. But if the States can't touch it, then I'm definitely. You know what? I'm going to do a deep dive video into LCX. I'll post it probably tomorrow. I'll do my research tonight on it and stuff. I'll let you know what I think. So keep an eye out for that video, because I've had a few people mention it to me lately. Fact says I actually live in Cleveland, Ohio, though. Cleveland, what's it like down there, brother? I'd love to know. Philly, what's your hockey team? You watch hockey? Are you a Flyers fan? Let me know, brother. Let me know. I'm a big hockey guy. I love my hockey. Um, Liechtenstein. That's where LCX is. We have it on Coinbase. But okay, so it's probably on Binance US too, I would imagine, right? So, um, see, Binance US is very different than Binance here in Canada, even though they just pulled out of Canada. So I guess it's different because we ain't got it no more, brother. uh, Facts over feelings, just get a VPN and you're set for any exchanges. That's true. My concern was more just about, the value of the token, right? Like if the SEC is able to go after a certain project, like an exchange, like crypto.com, let's just say hypothetically, I'm just worried about buying into the coin right now and then having the SEC go after them, shut them down or whatever. Like a lot of exchanges have actually left the United States recently and Canada too. I mean, we lost Binance here in Canada, right? I mean, I guess it didn't really matter with BNB coin though. I don't think the fact that they left Canada crashed the price of BNB at all. I guess we just don't matter up here in Canada. That's funny. Tinoco says LCX got deemed a security. That's no. So what happened? You're right. I recall that, but it wasn't LCX wasn't deemed a security. Um, the SEC just named it in one of their lawsuits. Now I can't remember which lawsuit it was. I think it was it BitMEX or something? The one they left they left the states because of it. I think that the SEC named LCX in that case, but for a crypto to be uh, legally a security, the SEC has to actually um, go after them in court and win the case, right? They have to actually litigate that case against that specific crypto. They're trying to backdoor these cryptos to call them like algo. They've done a lot of damage to my algo. Algo's not going to work. Um, Fax says LCX is actually a regulated exchange. Gary's a clown. Oh, Gary's such a clown, dude. He's such a clown. Every time it's trending in Canada anyway on Twitter, but I guess it's X now, whatever. I'm always like, yes. And even if my videos have nothing to do with Gary, whenever I post them up on Twitter as well, I always hashtag fire Gary Gensler just because even if it's got nothing to do with him, but screw him, right? That's why it's there. They say, why do you hashtag fire Gary Gensler? Because screw him. That's why. Guy's a clown and a half. I can't wait for that guy to resign. The thing is, he when he was with the CFTC, he started being investigated for things. I believe it was he was using his personal emails to conduct business. He was hiding stuff that way, and when he got caught, he was saying that he just didn't know how to access his work email from home. The guy's supposed to be a freaking child prodigy his whole life growing up, and he can't figure out how to access his work email from home. He's a clown, and so they started launching these investigations into him when he was at the CFTC, and then the pressure got so high that he ended up resigning from there. So I think that the same thing's going to end up happening to him here. It's just a matter of how hot can Congress turn the pressure up on him before he finally walks away, right? But I personally think he's got a timetable that he has to stick to. I think that Elizabeth Warren or whoever it is has been telling him these are the things we want you to do while you're there, and I think that he's pushing that stuff as fast as he can because I think he knows his days are numbered now. And then what's going to happen, right? He's going to resign. He'll disappear for an entire cycle, a crypto cycle, 4 years, 3 years, whatever. He'll disappear. Same as the election cycle, right? And then you'll see all of a sudden 4 years from now, after the next congressional voting, I don't know what's called down there in the States. And from what I understand, Gary wants to run for Congress, right? And then so all of a sudden he'll be running for Congress, and then you're going to see all this dirt be dug up on him about all this stuff at the CFTC, all this stuff at the SEC that he's been doing. but I think he'll disappear for a little while, so that till the heat dies down and everybody kind of chills out on him and stuff and forgets about him, because we will have moved on to the next clown and the clown after that, and then all of a sudden Gary's going to pop his ugly mug back up talking about running for Congress, right? So I don't know. Any other cryptos you guys got on your minds? Sorry, I got to take another drink of my Monster here. I love the sugar-free ones, guys. So let me know. What do you guys think? What else do you guys want to look at here? I'm on a roll, so let's. I'm ranting like crazy. Somebody had mentioned Flow to me today. What do you guys think about Flow? 59 cents. She's actually down almost 4.5% today. I wouldn't mind doing a look into some Flow as well. I've had it on my watch list for quite a time. What AI projects are you guys into, or are you guys curious about? You got Ocean, you got AGIX. I think that AGIX is just a little bit too, I like to go for the underdog plays, and I think that Singularity Net's just too obvious of a play at this point in terms of ROI. I'm really big on Rose. That's what I'm big on. Oasis. I got Fetch AI as well. I got a lot of that. I have a little bit of AGIX, but like I said, it just feels a little too obvious to me. I don't really like those plays. I try to go for the underdogs like Casper. Huge on Casper, man. Make sure you guys check out my Twitter page there, like I said, because a lot of the stuff that I talk about too, I share the sources on my Twitter page. So if you guys want to check it out, I put it in the chat there. It's at Rob Mass, so go check that out. And then I'll say it again, and hopefully, guys, I think we need 4 more subs now to get to 500. So smash that subscribe button. And yeah, if there's anything else, you guys let me know. Let me know now before I leave. If there's anything else you guys want me to look at or talk about, I'm perfectly willing to hang out with you guys for a bit. I will do a video for you, AZ Marine Sniper, on LCX. I'm going to do a deep dive into it this evening, probably early tomorrow, and I'll try to get a video out on it tomorrow evening, maybe let you know what I think about it. I'll have a look, see what's going on. I don't even know how many exchanges hold it in the States. Probably a couple. So the Monster went down the wrong tube. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to die in front of you here. You guys will be streaming streaming forever. Hey, look, Rob died on YouTube, right? What do you guys think about Bencoin? You guys buy Bencoin? I don't really see that. I don't mind BitBoy and stuff like that, but I don't really see Bencoin going anywhere. Not to the places that BitBoy thinks that it's going to. I think that BitBoy is a net positive for the market, but I don't know. I think he should stay in his lane when it comes to. I'm not big on influencers coming out with their own projects, I guess is the point I'm trying to get across. It doesn't sit well with me. Like, you guys will literally never see me say, hey, check out this new Rob coin. Like, it's not a thing that's going to happen, right? Like, I think it's in bad form, to be honest with you. I think it's what happened with that? What was that guy? What's that guy's name who's like hot and heavy over Elon Musk all over Twitter all the time? Matt Wallace, I think it is. He's always tweeting about Elon, right? He did like a rug, didn't he? Like a year and a half ago, something like that. He made a coin and then just rugged everybody, and people just continued to follow him. So you'll never see me come out with my own coin, guys. It would never happen. It's not why I'm here. I'm here to hang out with you guys, talk with you guys, joke around with you guys, get to know you guys and stuff, and just make money together. I'm not here to shill nothing to you guys. So anyway, you guys are kind of quiet in the chat, so I guess I'm going to wrap it up. I will look into LCX, like I said. Look out for a video on that. Thanks for coming out, you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all the likes you guys have hit. You guys are awesome. I can't believe we've grown the channel to this size already. Like, it's just the beginning, guys. We're going to get so big, and I appreciate all you guys. So like, subscribe, Make sure you put in the comments if you watch this video later. If there's any cryptos you want me to look into, I'm happy to do that. And yeah, have yourself a good night, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, do another live stream. It's starting to get bigger and bigger. Have a good night, guys. I appreciate you all.